Hey everyone. In this video, I would like to focus on reviewing some profile summaries for the curriculum specialist role. I wanted to highlight that whenever you're writing a CV, you ought to start with your name and then the job title. So this is quite important. Then you're going with your location. No need to include for a full address, your telephone number, your email address, URL to your LinkedIn profile, and if you can, also your portfolio. Portfolio can be located in a Google Drive as a PDF. You can also include portfolio underneath the profile, so underneath your CV, basically. But I would definitely highlight it if you are someone who can present your work in a portfolio. I think that would be quite useful to do. So today we are reviewing curriculum specialist role and CV, a job that I've been hiring for. This role, just to give you some highlight or some info, it was for people who have experience working with different curricula. For primary, secondary school, the person or the hiring manager needed someone who understands different edtech product, using AI in order to navigate the learner's journey, in particular personalized learner's journey. So it was also quite technical role, but also a role for someone who understood different edtech tools. So a great profile usually highlights your experience. It highlights the job you're applying for. It highlights the sector, the people you served, how you understand the role, and what sort of job you're looking for. So that's, in a nutshell, how the profile is usually structured and what the recruiters and hiring managers are looking for. So I'm starting with an example of, in my opinion, relatively good profile. It starts quite strong. So the person is highlighting what sort of role they're looking for, and they also highlighting the background. Just so you know, this person is actually an educator, but because big proportion of the work is also related to curriculum design, they decided to go with the curriculum lead, and obviously they highlighted also their experience. They're also mentioning the fact that they are doing learning design and curriculum development for young learners. So in a way, they are repeating what they said before, but that's fine. So they're saying that I create learner-centered content, great, and use edtech tools, Fab, and AI. So this is what we wanted to see, right? To analyze needs and improve learning pathways. Again, so this is very much related to the job description, because that job description actually mentioned the fact that they will need to analyze the kind of learner's journey, understand how to analyze the learner's journey, and then improve their learning journey, basically. So they say, I bring a deep understanding of pedagogy, Fab, learner engagement, and age-appropriate skill development. Great. I think this is basically highlighting that they understand not only the pedagogy, but how the learners are engaged for the appropriate age. Amazing. Seeking to join an edtech organization where strong curriculum experience can help shape effective products and learning experiences. Cool. I mean, they're very precise in what they want and where they want to go. So I think that's amazing. I think that they nailed it here. I like that. I think what I see sometimes is that people are saying that I'm looking for curriculum lead, structural design, and learning program manager, basically, which these are three different job titles. So overall, my feedback here is that it's a well written profile summary. It highlights it includes the job title, so job titles here. It includes sector, K-12, and includes the users, and it also tells us what the next step for them, next role they're looking for. So this is like 1, 2, 3. That's amazing. So that is amazing. Let's look at the next one. Let me just get rid of this. Next profile. I design and deliver structured, scalable learning programs. Cool. That turn emerging technologies, okay, so amazing emerging technologies, so these are edtech probably, into measurable classroom-ready experiences. Amazing. So basically what they're saying is that they take tools, they implement the tools, and they can, measure the impact. That's fabulous. My focus is curriculum design. Great, because we're looking for you. Program implementation and translating complex learning or technical ideas into clear, usable systems that improve outcomes for learners and educators. Cool. So this person understands the complexity of learning, but also understands the technical aspects of it. Great. I work across pedagogy, product, and delivery, ensuring learning design is not only well structured, but operationally viable at scale. Amazing. So this person understands that we need to create a product for users, but it also have to be commercially viable. Amazing. I think that this profile is also very strong. I like it. It's very kind of focused, very strong. Great. It doesn't necessarily highlight the job per se, but I think this person definitely includes the sector, classroom ready, the users, technical aspect as well is mentioned. So yes, tick, tick, tick. Oh, not sorry. Tick, tick, tick. Amazing. Well done. Let's get rid of this and continue to the next one. Oh, I don't have to. Okay. Experienced educational leader. Okay, so we know it's educator with 7 years experience across UK and international British schools. So cool. They have the right curriculum. They understand the right curriculum. Currently, deputy head, English lead, and DSL, leading whole school teaching and learning across. Okay, so I know that that person has experience in here. Apologies. Um, I'm not really seeing it clearly that they are looking for this role. I think that they are stipulating what they do as a deputy head, not necessarily as a curriculum specialist. And I would like to see that more at this stage. They are stipulating the sector. So the sector is here and the users. So that's cool. But in terms of the job itself, it's not really highlighted. Proven track record of improving teaching quality, leading curriculum innovation, and delivering impact for CPD to raise pupils' outcomes. The only thing about curriculum I have is here. Yeah, I feel like I don't have enough, to be honest, to continue reading. That's what I'm trying to say. I see this person more of an educator rather than as a curriculum specialist. And I think they probably have curriculum, design in them. Obviously, they have a proven track record of improving teaching quality and learning and leading curriculum innovation, but they haven't really specified how maybe to whom. So for me, this isn't a very strong profile, I'm afraid. So nope. Next one. Instructional designer. So a little bit of a mismatch in here. I would, if this person is instructional designer and has experience creating curriculum, I would probably start from that. Not in order not to confuse anyone. We've experienced building scalable user-centered learning experiences for technical platforms and digital environments. Okie dokie. So experience for technical platforms and digital environments. I'm a bit confused. So they have created learning experiences for the platforms or for the students. Yeah, I'm like a bit I'm a bit confused. I don't know what they mean by technical platforms. Probably edtech platforms. If so, I would like to see that. I would like to see here who have they who are the users. Are they the adults or they are young learners? I would like to see that a little bit. So yeah, let's see. Skilled at translating complex concepts into clear, engaging training through e-learning modules, video walkthroughs, and interactive content. Cool. Okay, so they have um, created content. I'm not really seeing a lot of kind of journey here. I mean, there is a difference between creating content and understanding the user journey through that content, and then reading through the data and understanding how to adapt that content later on. Proven ability to partner with cross-functional teams to develop onboarding and adoption resources. I think it's great that they are showcasing the fact that they have, they work with other people. The only thing is that we are having here onboarding and adoption resources, and I think that would highlight or indicate that maybe the sector and the users are misaligned here. Maintain content libraries and continuously improve learning effectiveness for feedback and data. Experience designing for LMS delivery and immersive platforms. I would like to know which ones. Okay, so they have done LMS delivery. I wonder which LMS and if it's only like what sort of delivery. For me, this profile talks more is more about adult learning and creating content for adults rather than young learners. So I think that sector and users is not there. I think that person is relatively technical. I would like to understand what they mean by technical platforms and immersive platforms. Is it AI using different terminology for that? If they have an examples, I would like to see that. So for me, this is it's okay. It's not a very strong profile, I would say. So it's like 50-50, to be honest with you. I would be inclined to read further to understand the sector and the users, which is for me is very important. But if this is not given to me, I'll probably move on with that particular profile. Yeah, and I think this is the last profile for today. Thank you so much. I hope that was useful. If you would like to have your profile reviewed, or you need any support with your CV, feel free to reach out. Take care and speak to you soon.